College. This is Dean Alese. I'm here Wednesday, December 9th for the live chat with Dean Alese at 2 o'clock on Wednesdays. I hope you're all well, and I look forward to seeing you on here. So if you are here, definitely give yourself a shout out, say hi to me, and ask any questions that you may have. So we have lots of things to announce coming up. So end of semester was Monday, and everybody is starting to take their finals. So we're coming to the end of a semester. And I just want to take a moment to thank all the faculty, staff, and students for the incredible work they have done not only in the spring semester, which are with our transition from the pandemic, but now in the fall semester with our current both hybrid model of being online and in person, but really just championing this. So I really appreciate that. And just wanted to give a shout out to all of our students, faculty, and staff. So I hope all is well with all of you. And like I said, if you've registered, please let me know. I love to shout out people that are registered already. If you're done with your finals, let me know. That's really exciting. And we're getting ready for the upcoming holiday season. So, very exciting stuff coming up. If you don't know already, the community college system of the state of Connecticut has implemented the credit no credit policy. So the policy is the very same that it was last semester. You're able to, once you receive a final grade from your professor, you're able to take that and apply for it to change with Lisette. Welcome starting in the spring. New students starting in the spring. Lisette, welcome to Gateway. But for the pass fail, you're able to take your final grade given to you from a faculty member and change it to a pass fail. If you're getting a C or higher, I don't tend to recommend the pass fail because you already have a grade that's transferable. But if you do have, if you would like more information on the pass fail, that will be coming out actually on the live chat on December 23rd. We will have all the information on pass fail. So December 23rd, all the information on pass fail. The registrar, Maribel Lopez, will be on here talking about pass fail. If you do choose CRT, you're only allowed to take 15 credits of CRT. So that means credit transfer. So that means you got a C or better in the class and you changed it to CRT, which is what we call pass, right? So CRT. If you do get an F in the class, the really good thing about pass fail, if you have not withdrawn yet and you receive an F in the class, you're able to change that F to the credit free, okay? So it will still have some impact on your financial aid, but not significant impact on financial aid. But you can reach out to our financial aid office if you have questions regarding it, but it won't impact your GPA. Okay, so that's the pass fail. So we also will be doing pass fail for the spring semester and the winter term. It's a great time to come back. If you're a readmit student, you have some of your credits done and you want to take a chance and come back again. It's a real great time to come back with really little risk to you of failing classes. So we invite you to come back and do the best you can and try and finish your degree. Let me see if we have anyone in the chat besides Lisette. Hi, Susan. Great to see you. Susan works in my registrar's office, so it's always nice to have some of the staff on here so they can answer the questions that I don't know. So I appreciate that. Thanks, Susan. So we also created, so there's more information on pass fail coming from the registrar's office, Maribel Lopez, December 23rd. Okay, so December 23rd, and that's the day that actually you can start to apply for pass fail. So that will be a really important day. So if you have an F, do not leave the F on your transcript. We encourage you to apply for the pass fail. And for more information on pass fail, you should check your emails and you should also attend the live chat on the 23rd of December. Okay, we have a new website on my Dean of Student Affairs webpage. So it's gatewayct.edu/student affairs. I encourage you to look out for it. One thing I heard from parents and students is they wanted all the information in one spot. It's a very long web page, but it does give you a lot of really good information all in one spot, and you're able to click to all the departments that report under the Division of Student Affairs, but also to some that don't report to the Division of Student Affairs to get your questions answered. So a lot of the information on there is is for to help you with the online learning, and where you can go to ask questions. How can you withdraw? How do you register? How can you get an advising appointment? So I really encourage you to look there. Like I said, my hope is with this new website, it'll make it easier for students to access all the forms, the offices, and the information about the Student Affairs Division and some departments outside of the division. So check that website out, and Amy put that up in the chat. So feel free to check that website out. Spring registration has started. Winter registration is in full effect. Remember, you only have 2 weeks to sign up for a winter course. Winter courses are about 15 days long. So it's important. It's a nice way to get a 3 credit class done in a very short amount of time. Remember, a winter class, though, is very concentrated. So it's not for everyone. So, yeah, so just check with if you've taken concentrated courses in the summer, the winter class is even more concentrated. But we're excited to welcome a lot of our visiting students that take our winter session courses. So thank you. We're excited to have you be part of the Gateway family, even if it is just for the winter session. We're excited to have you here. Change of major forms. If you go into your ComNet and you look on your degree works, it's important for you to look and check your major. Okay, a lot of you have different majors in there, and then when you come into the advising office or you come into my office, you say, "Oh, well, I'm a such and such a major, a computer science major." And when we look at your information, we have you down for liberal arts. So really important to go ahead and check that. A lot of students kind of wait until they graduate, which then creates much more work for the staff. So if you can check your majors and make sure your majors are accurate, that's great. We encourage you to make your advising appointments now, GW-Student Success at gatewayct.edu. If you have not yet met with your advisor for next semester, we encourage you to do that now before you leave. Waiting till January, we start to fill up very quickly. So we'd love to get you advised and have some time with you to talk about the classes for next semester. All right, I'm going to look. Readmit. So Listap, we offer all kinds of packages. If you are on SAP, there isn't a SAP appeal form with the financial aid office, so I'm not really sure what your situation is. If you'd like to email me at gw-dinastudents@gatewayct.edu, you can get more into it. But there is, there is definitely other payment plans we can offer through our bursar's office. So why don't you give me an email, Lisette, and we'll figure it out for you, okay? Let's see. Good question. When can I get my associate's degree? I'm graduating this December. Okay, so you're graduating in December. Congratulations, first of all. Our degrees are awarded in January for our December grads, and then you won't receive your diplomas but take about 2 months to order. So you probably receive them in March. You'll be able to come in and pick up your diploma, or the diploma will be mailed to you depending on where we are with this pandemic. Okay? Good questions. Okay, Lisette, perfect. We'll get you all hooked up. Okay, if you're a continuing student, it's my recommendation to get registered early. Very important. We don't want you to stress over winter break, and we want to give you the most amount of options for your spring semester, okay? So please, please, please register early. We highly recommend that you register online, okay? Or you call us. We are answering the telephones. You can email us to set up an appointment, and we'll walk you through that, okay? We do, if you need to come to the college, we are doing some appointments in the building still, but very few, okay? And all of the students have been excellent at this. We've seen very few come through the doors, only the ones that have really significant problems with registering. So if you can do this, We're available on the Facebook GCC Registrar's Office page. Apparently, my dog wants to be on Facebook Live today. But we are on the GCC Registrar's Office page, live chatting to help people with registration. So there's lots of options available to you. We are having some FAFSA workshop. That's the Federal Student Aid Form for financial aid. December 16th from 5 to 7 and December 29th from 2 to 4. Okay, so if you're having trouble with financial aid, remember, for all of our students out there, the financial aid forms that are open right now, you need to apply now for financial aid for fall 2021. Okay, so when you apply, you need to apply for the 2021-2022 for next fall. So as you're doing your college applications, you should also be doing your financial aid applications. A huge reminder to all of our students that are looking for that debt-free college option, the financial aid, the FAFSA is required in order for you to receive that funding. So do it together. Do the application and do your financial aid application. That way it's done and you're not rushing at the last minute to meet the deadline. Graduation, spring 2021 graduation application will be available starting on December 11th. And if you're looking to graduate, you'll start filling that out. And the spring 2020 graduates application deadline is March 13th. You will receive some emails in your inbox regarding graduation, etc. But again, if you are anticipating your graduation for 2021, for spring 2021, we encourage you to fill out that graduation application early. It comes out on December 11th, and the application deadline is March 13th. Student activities. We have lots of things going on with student activities. We just had a trivia last Saturday, so congratulations to the winners. We had an SGA meeting last week, the last SGA meeting of the semester, where we welcomed some new officers. So there's always room for more people. And it's important for you to get involved. So if you're a new student, incoming student, current student, transfer student, I really encourage you to email gw-activities@gatewayct.edu and find out how you can get involved in our student activities. For our transfer students, we do have Quinnipiac University coming to the campus. We have multiple colleges that come to the campus in order to do advising appointments. But let's see, virtual transfer information for Quinnipiac will be Wednesday. Oh, that already passed. Never mind. That one already passed. Will be Thursday, December 10th, which is tomorrow, Tuesday, December 15th at 5, and Thursday, December 17th. So that's for Quinnipiac. We also have regular advisors here from Southern as well as UNH. So look for that information on our Student Success website. Final exams have started, so congratulations, you've made it to the final exams. My biggest advice with final exams is to take them one at a time. Sometimes we are like, I have 4 final exams, and you start studying for all of them. Take them one at a time. And when you're studying, try to separate. So if you have a math and then you have an English, study for math, take a break, and then study for English, okay? And like I said, one at a time. Oh, it looks like we might have a question about UPass. Sure, UPass is going to be exactly the same as it was this semester, so you won't be charged for it, but you can ask for it. So once you are registered, you are able to go ahead and fill out the information that's on the website, and the UPass will be mailed to you. Okay, so that should answer that. And if you can't find where you fill out that form on the website, you can email gwpayments@gatewayct.edu. That's gwpayments@gatewayct.edu, and let them know that you're looking for a UPass, you've registered, and you'd like it mailed to your house. Okay. Counseling and wellness. We have a rescheduled yoga for coping and wellness. December 14th. So this is a great time right in the middle of finals. December 14th at 2 o'clock. Relax, recharge, and learn new skills to help ease the mind. It's being led by Reiki Master Thema Heda. So we really recommend you to go ahead and attend that on December 14th. And more information will be available um, on the Facebook page and through your GCC Connect. Tomorrow is our mobile food pantry. Will be on campus from 10 to 11:30 or until the food runs out. Food pantry is open to all students um, and members of the Gateway community. You need to have your GCC ID card, and masks are required, just like they are on campus. Students must complete a food bank declaration form, and the forms will be available in person. For any questions or more information, please contact either Kentha Hang or Lisella Arboleda at gw-wellness at gatewayct.edu. Again, that's the food pantry, 10 to 11:30, for all Gateway students and members of the Gateway community. And it's located on George Street between the north and south buildings. It's the driveway next to the ELC playground is where it is. So you can park in Temple and then go down to the driveway in between the ELC playground there, right next to the ELC playground. Okay. All right. Tutoring at this point has ended for the fall semester, except with developmental English, which ends on Tuesday, December 15th. Again, we offered both tutoring in person and online. So you can schedule that either way. When you're coming to campus, you have to make sure you wear your mask. I don't have my mask available today. I apologize. But make sure the mask covers your nose all the way to your chin when you're in the building. There's plenty of hand sanitizer, and we also request we have a policy about 6 foot social distancing. So you'll see a lot of stickers on the floor. We ask that you just pay attention and stay far from people and be patient as we all work through this pandemic. Okay. If you need a Gateway student ID, so a lot of students are coming new to campus. Once you've registered, you can go ahead and get a Gateway student ID. You go to gatewayct.edu/ID-cards. You fill out the form and upload a photo, and then they give you a call when it's ready. So it's easy as that. You upload your own photo and put your information in, and then you receive an email, and then you could come pick it up at the college. Okay. All right. I know there's always a question about what our courses look like for the spring. So, for the spring semester, Gateway Community College will look very similar to the fall semester, offering about 10 to 12% of its classes on ground, and the remainder of those classes will be online. The reason that is happening is because of the social distancing required guidelines from the state of Connecticut. Once you start to put 6 foot social distancing between people in a classroom, our classroom sizes go down from, for example, a 40-person classroom goes down to the size of 12. So we, unfortunately, with that, we had to move a lot of our classes to be virtual. And it's also for your safety to stay at home and so that we're not mingling or congregating in large masses. So we offer two different types of online classes, and those are the two different types are online and then LRON. The LRON class is the most like the in-person class. It's a live remote online class, and it's offered at a specific time during the day. So if you had class Monday, Wednesday from 10 to 11:30, your LRON would be at the exact same time. So your LRON class would be Monday, Wednesday, 10 to 11:30, and at that time you would log in via your computer in order to receive your instruction. So that's our LRON class. The online class is um, fully online, like the LRON, but I'm so sorry, but there's not a specific time that you have to log into the class. You're still required to log into the class and do the work of the class, but it's not a very specific time that you must log on. Okay. You will need a reliable computer and internet in order to do both the online and the LRON. Okay. We do offer some hybrid classes, which means some of the components are online and some of them are in person. And then we have some traditional classes. But again, that only equates to about 10 to 12% of our classes at Gateway for the spring. All right. Wow. That was a lot. I'm going to check and make sure there's no further questions in the chat. As always, if you're watching this after hours, which I know a lot of our students do, I only get a couple during the day, but if you're watching this after hours, you can always email any additional questions to GW-DINA students at gatewayct.edu. We'd be happy to assist you and get your questions answered. And also, if you ask a question that we think we should mention on the chat, we'll give you credit and we'll mention it onto the chat the very next week. So I will be here next week. So December 16th, remember special live chat with our registrar Maribel Lopez on 12/23 to go over pass fail. That's the day that the pass fail applications come out. And until next week, um, it's great to see all of you. I hope you're all well and stay safe. And I'll see you next week at 2 o'clock. Thank you so much.